know what a healthy lifestyle is, and that's all it comes down to. It's none of this extra nonsense, and it's just staying consistent, and you'll have healthy everything.
Last but not least, I always hear different things about how to improve hormone levels. Any tips or tricks?
Yeah, so this is a great question, and we get asked in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. Like the last few weeks, we've had different questions relating to gut health, hormones, metabolism, and then like losing fat without dieting. So all things where, and I've repeated myself like maybe a week ago, but it's just like they all go hand in hand. Like everything that you do day to day that we talk about is going to help with every single thing here. There's no magic pill, there's no magic formula, there's no magic diet. None of that stuff. It comes down to just having a healthy whole food diet where you're having a balance of foods. You're not eating the same stuff, but you're just like incorporating different micronutrients, different antioxidants, different protein options, like whatever the case is. So if I were to list out a bunch of things, like I said, a balanced nutrient dense diet, managing stress, getting enough sleep, obviously as best as possible, depending on your kid's situation. If you have kids, obviously you can only do so much. Maintaining a healthy weight is super important. And then last but not least, limiting alcohol, fast food, and making sure that you're hydrating well. But even on top of that, like in order to just have proper hormone levels, metabolism, all that other stuff, like having a relatively decent body weight is going to make such a big difference, but making sure that you're on a good trajectory. So like if you're someone who's just like in a heavy dieting phase and you're always dieting, like it's going to mess up your metabolism. It's also going to not be helping your hormone levels, anything like that. If you're someone that's overweight and you're constantly eating too much, that's also not going to help at all. So it just comes down to living a healthy lifestyle. And if I were to just have each person in front of me and say, what does a healthy lifestyle look like? What would you call a healthy lifestyle? Most people would say, I go on consistent walks, I do some cardio. I do maybe a little bit of running here and there. I go to the gym a few times a week. I eat healthy foods. I'm hitting my protein intake. I'm not going out too much to eat, but maybe, the odd time here and there. Like, what a healthy lifestyle is. And that's all it comes down to. It's none of this extra nonsense, and it's just staying consistent, and you'll have healthy everything. Whenever you get blood work done, when you go to see your doctor, they're gonna be like, holy, what did you do? Like, that's what it comes down to, and that's my answer for this question.
Yeah, Kyle popped off and see massive change. If you want to see massive change in your life, you need to really get down to the psychology of what you do consciously or subconsciously. You need to take that first step forward. You're not going to go from eating absolute trash to eating really healthy overnight. You got to take steps day to day. You're not going to go from not working out to being a pro in the gym. So just take that next step and make sure you're pushing in the right direction. And as long as you're moving there, it's amazing to see how much comes out of it. And to the point of hormones, it's absolutely amazing to me. A lot of my online coaching clients, when they come in, after a few months, they'll be like, my doctor didn't even believe that it was the same blood work. Like, it's crazy seeing the changes in everything and seeing like their testosterone go up and seeing the change, well, for men at least, and seeing all these great changes, seeing them move away from potentially being pre-diabetic. Like, it's really inspiring and actually living a healthy life. It's amazing. And people don't think of it this way, but there's a ton of health benefits. A lot of people just think visually and looking better and whatnot, but it's actually really quite inspirational when you see the blood work and you see the hormonal change that does come from eating healthier, sleeping more, and lifting, and doing that obviously intelligently and making that part of your life. But really hope you enjoyed this episode. A lot of fun. Obviously, we had a lot of thoughts, a lot of different things going on. But if you enjoy tuning in with us, just remember every Monday and Thursday, we are here no matter what. If you want more amazing content from us, make sure to follow us on Instagram to keep up to date with everything we're doing. Our Instagram is @ColossusFit, ColossusFit. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.